Fangs! We are the Rabbit Nation! All hail Fangs! We are the Rabbit Nation! We are the Rabbit Nation!
All right, and a hearty shout out to all of you in the Rabbit Nation. Welcome, one and all, whether you are a citizen, a tourist, or just looking across the border, wondering if you want to emigrate into the wonderful Rabyd Nation. Immigration is very easy here. You can become a tourist just by subscribing, but welcome one and all to all of you on a very special night. We as the Fluffle of Fangs celebrate the first birthday of Fangs' first incarnation. So we want to thank all of you for stopping by. I'm your host, Ed Rabyd, a former pastor turned atheist, now compassionate anti-theist. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Rabbit Atheist, and where we are going to present tonight the first birthday of a character that has become beloved to all of us. So we just are just excited. Tonight's just going to be kind of a celebratory night, a Fangsology night, where I will continue to illustrate, hopefully, the absurdity of religion in general by the wonderful deity that has come about known as Fangs. And I think Earl will be along shortly, but I'll let her have her prerogative when she arrives. So he might. He might. There is a goal in chat. The only hat appropriate for such an evening is the Holy Bunny hat. So I'm not going to put a poll in there of voting, so it's got to be there. So there we are. Let's see who's here tonight so far, though. Let's see. Alicia was here early, and she also. You want hats? Okay. Well, that's the way to get them. One down, four to go. So there you go. And let's see, Fred, a jovial manifestation day, Fangs, you chaotic little. Okay. You're making me say words I don't want to say. I'm going to butcher them. May others question the gods on seeing their manifest silliness of you. See, there you go. There you go. Cranky is here. The elder gods in their attendance. That's fairly appropriate. So there you go. You got more carrots for Fangs today. There you go. Yeah. See? Headbanging commences. Yes. Good to see you. Merlin. Okay. Martin's here. Chuck is here. He might. I don't know. Fangs is his powers are very interesting. He has super speed to the point that, like Superman, he can turn back time. So, but the problem is he's only ever done that when he was drunk, and he's always regretted it, because one of those incidents he accidentally created Christianity. So he he's it's kind of that. So he has done that. He can duplicate himself into multiple forms. He can transform himself into any humanoid form. So yeah. All right, but there you go. I'm just saying. There you go. But yeah, he's so I guess he could. I mean, he of course removes the corruption from vegetables, through his teeth, like the religious corruption that finds its way into most vegetables, except the holy carrot. Carrots are holy and they never get corrupted. So, but yeah, I don't know. The powers of Fangs have morphed and changed and altered. He reveals himself in mysterious ways. So those powers are going to be there. So well, I haven't got to everybody. Yeah, but there's Evan. Let's see. Ron is here. Fangstable. Okay. Yeah, they're cousins. That's kind of the one of the inspirations for Fangs was that rabbit, the rabbit from Monty Python, because we just loved it. We just absolutely I've always loved that rabbit, sharp pointy teeth and all that stuff. And then I just so there, but good to see you, Chuck. Too. Let's see a man, and then all right, two. There you go. Yes. Yeah, we've talked about that before. How all rabbits are related. Uh, Fictional rabbits like Bunny Kula is a foreshadowing of Fangs. The Easter Bunny is a foreshadowing of Fangs. All rabbits in literature are foreshadowings. Yes, if there you go. If rabbits aren't Fangs themselves, they are made in his image. So there you go. So there you go. You're here. I saw a good comment. I had to comment on it. That's what I do. I'm the host. So, but yeah, so there's a lot of lore associated with Fangs. Me and Earl have written some stories about Fangs. Yeah, the White Rabbit wouldn't admit it, but yeah, he's a foreshadowing of Fangs too. Although we have kind of said the White Rabbit is like the antithesis of Fangs. So there you go. No, but they are very, very good friends. Roger Rabbit is kind of he's an actual avatar, previous avatar of Fangs, but Jessica and Fangs are very good friends. Just good friends. No, really. So, uh, shadowing of Fangs? I don't know. It's a foreshadowing. But I don't know. I think Roger Rabbit would be a good Fangs precursor too. He's kind of crazy. Yes. So there you go, Martin. Martin's catching on. But yes. And a bizarre swimming rabbit, killer rabbit. Oh yeah, you know what? I think I remember. They're just good friends. Okay. Yeah, I remember that, Chuck. I remember that one. That was kind of funny. Um, but yeah, I remember there was rabbits. Gosh, there's been a few rabbits in history. So, but yeah, it's kind of like Fred. It's kind of like all the Playboy playmates are just friends with Fangs too. So, so there you go. I don't remember. Oh, you don't have you just have to be patient. You just have to be patient. Like, yeah, that's three. There you go. There you go. Well, um, as you know, there is the lore story here. Let me see if I can find the image file for it. I think this is actually in my other file. That's stuff that I created, not Earl. But here, let me pull that image up. But this is part of Fang's lore as well. But the actual full story in Fang's lore is that back in the 60s, when JFK was in the White House, Fangs posed as JFK and kind of accidentally got Marilyn Monroe pregnant. So he took the zygote out of her while he was drunk and traveled back in time and appeared to Mary as an angel. And so this is how, unfortunately, Fangs is actually Jesus's father, his real father. And so, he implanted that zygote into Mary, and there you go. So there you go. But this is how Fangs accidentally created Christianity. So, and he regrets that. He always regrets time traveling, and he only usually does it when he's drunk. So, and he's like, yeah, I'm just not there. So there you go. You have no patience for hats. Okay. Netflix and Fluffle, yes. Hey, Simon, it's good to see you. Usually see you tomorrow, but Fangs' birthday is today, so my artificially created deity of illustrating a religion's absurdity by being absurd is today. So I'm good into that. One and too many fuzzle now. So there you go. All right. Thanks, Fred. Look at Fred. Look at Fred go. See, Fred's back to work, and me and Cranky had that discussion last stream. Like, I tried to warn Fred about going back to work, but it never works. There's these things called bills and stuff, bullshit. So, so there you go. Oh, all right. Oh yeah. Smexy cartoons. All you need is patience. Oh, it's fully naturally created out of your own meat computer. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, Fangs is or oh, I think we reached the hat goal, so I have to be silly now. Now the stream is truly going to get silly, but I have to be careful. Thanks everybody. But yeah, there you go. The Holy Bunny hat has arrived. The official hat of Fangsology. So there you go. But the Holy Bunny hat has arrived. You're not going anywhere today? Okay, good. That's good. One directed, yeah. Yeah, but Fangs gets drunk, and that's the only times that he usually thinks about time traveling, and it's usually not a good thing. And the one time he did accidentally create Christianity because he fathered Jesus, so there's that aspect of it. So there you go. Oh, these bills about. Oh, thanks. There we go. Let's see. Yes, all praise. Yes, all praise. But yeah, the actual origin of Fangs, the real life, real world origin of Fangs is this. Um, I asked the lovely Earl to create for me a symbol for the channel. Some of it you will recognize. Actually, one of those is still an emoji to this day. So, but on the 30th of January 2025, she sent me that first rabbit picture, and I kind of said, "Yeah, I'm not trying to be scary here on the Rabbit Atheist. I was going more for cute vampire rabbit," and so that's kind of how things got going. And as has gone by this last year, it's been one thing after another, and so. Yeah, the winged vampire bunny is kind of cool, but it's like, and I think back then I had what was it? I had a voting where I voted for different ones, and I still, like, you can still see my watermark is still up there. So, oh, Fangs has made his journey to Kauai, and I'm waiting for his next arc to JoJo's adventure. Hey, Elizabeth, good to see you. Yeah, we did a voting thing, and we went through the votings of the various watermarks and stuff, and we ended up with Fangs being as he is. The watermark I used is a kind of a combination RA with rabbit features, and so it's still been there ever since. Yeah, this is how Fangs got started. Like, and then I'm like, let's cuten him up. Let's make him fun. We need a fun, ridiculous deity to illustrate this. So yeah, it's just one of those ridiculous moments, and then slowly but surely, the latest picture of Fangs is this one. So going back to his actual presentation to us, as now we see the true light. So so there you go. But so this is the latest Fangs from Earl. So, and you can see the progression. Probably the more common form of Fangs that we see on the show is this one. So Fangs is he's morphed. He's been modified. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to go back to the cute one because when Earl gave this to me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. It's like she's like, yeah, yeah. Yes. I'm the master of the fluffle. So anything I say about fangs is automatically canon now that I'm wearing the hat. That's the way religion works. You got to have a funny hat, you got to wear it, and then whatever you say while you're wearing the hat becomes true dogma and canon. So there you go. Could be. Maybe I'm playing Splinter. Who knows? And we're gonna miss it. Thank you very much, Wolf. Appreciate it. Oh man. Really? For the watermark, you still think I should have done that? I don't know. Can you get the original Fangs pics? The original Fangs pics, I don't know if they're available. I think this one's an emoji, the one that's the black cartoon rabbit. Here, let me see. But yes, yeah, it's still available. See? There, I'll put it in chat. But that one is still here. It's been modified and changed and slightly by Earl, but it's still the same. You can still, that one's still in chat. So one of the emojis for members. So, but yes, I don't know. I kind of prefer this one now. uh, oh my goodness. But yes, that's how it all started. Penguin waving. There you go. No. Well, see, I don't know if Cranky said that. Well, the origin story of Fangs is very interesting because the elder gods and several other gods were having a party in the party barn, and Cranky doesn't go into details because he was there. Because he says what happens in the party barn stays in the party barn, but the actual origin story of Fangs is somewhere along the line during the party. Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe of skeptic fame and some other unnamed god, although me and Earl have since named said god and put it in the book, got busy and Fangs was the result. And then he came to Earth via a bolt of lightning. Him and Yahweh both, him, Yahweh, Asherah, and a few other gods that have starred in our book so far. That's the origin story. But no, he's the result of a liaison. The only reason Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe can have a baby bunny is that the father was a bunny. So, and we're going to leave it at that. So, my official title is the Grand Master of the Fluffle. So that happened while I was wearing this hat several months ago. In whatever form he wants, he goes back to the bunny because that was his first. Yes, that's kind of the way it works. Like he goes back to the bunny. So, I want. Yes, this one is beautiful. I like this one. I really do. Well, thanks, Ron. I got to find out who got those. Let's see. But thanks, Ron. 5 gifted membership. Gifted his own membership. Eric got one. Human Imagination got one. The Cosmic Chef got one. Blaster Master 80 received one. Good. Oh, and Jacqueline's here. Good to see you, Jacqueline. So, yes, Cranky will never tell. Cranky's not going to tell what happened in the party barn of the gods. So, there's a lot of stuff going on in the party barn of the gods. So, Cranky, I don't think Cranky's the dad. He refuses. Cranky's a tentacle elder god, and we're kind of figuring that Fangs' father was also a bunny rabbit that was also a god. And actually, if you study mythology, rabbits appear in mythology a lot. So as fertility symbols, oddly enough, imagine that. You're hoping Fangs will in the coming year. Yeah, he might. He might not. At least he may not steal your stash or anything like that. So there you go. He possible. Like Fangs wakes up in a field, not really sure what happened. So and and the first person he unfortunately meets is Yahweh. So and that rivalry is as old as time. So yes, he took the highway instead. Yes. Yeah, it's very cool. I this is one of the coolest pictures Earl has done. I'm singing her praises. So you're pretty sure Sir Six the dad? That might I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Uh, okay. Oh yes, yes, I do. I Yeah, I get what you're saying, Michael. I get what you're saying. But yes, yeah, it's the origin story of Fangs has a lot of mystery to it. So, like all good deity stories, you should have good mystery to it. So, but yes, yeah, you definitely want to do that. Yes, as in going down the rabbit hole. Yes. Uh, Satan was being pretty generous with the lettuce that night. Details are problematic. Okay. See, this is all I ever get out of Cranky is like, okay, what happened to the party barn? He's like, oh, number one, what happens at the God's party barn stays in the party barn. But you know, Satan was being very generous with his lettuce, so details are problematic, not just from a standpoint of what happened, but everybody's observations are kind of fucked up too. So, so yeah, she does a great job. Yeah, she's a very good artist. Like she's a like you can see it. Like you go back to this one where we have some. You can see this is some of her early work with Earl, and then you get to stuff like this midstream, and then this is her latest one, and you can kind of see that she is really developed as an artist. Like she's gotten very good. So but yeah, it's changed. She has changed, um, and gotten really good at putting details in, and like the reflections in the eyeballs on this one is just really really well done. Yeah, Fangs doesn't know everything. He's not omniscient. That's why he gets in trouble because he doesn't always know the outcome of his actions. He's at least honest about it. You don't want to think about Cranky's, you know. Cranky's actually like some of you guys. Like here, let me. Gotta I gotta pull up this one because I think all of you are in it in some way, shape, or form, or many of you. Uh, Man, because Earl did the background. Yes, here, like when we put together the crew here, I'll shrink myself down a little bit, but yeah, like you can see Cranky up in the one corner. Like this is one of Earl's first attempts at a rabbit atheist background, but you can see everybody. There's a lot of you in this, so. But Cranky's been part of that for a long time. It was my pleasure to actually like put him into the lore. So there you go. But yes, yes, here I'll let us. Uh, yes, the truth can't come out in the open, Jacqueline. You probably made a valid point. But made one comment, turned back and forth. Yeah, you got accused of telling my own religion. Hey, John. Yeah, I know Kip's on tonight, so Fangs has competition. So Quetzalcoatl had to take a whiz. Next thing, someone's whining about a planet being flooded. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, a little bit. But you have to, Elizabeth, you kind of have to give it to them because that's kind of what rabbits are. Rabbits are sneaky. My parents used to raise them, and you had to be very careful with them because they will find a way out of just about everything. Um, my parents did gardening for years too, and one of the biggest banes of our existence was keeping the rabbits out because rabbits are sneaky. They're cute, they're fuzzy, and they disarm you with that, and then they steal your carrots and take off. So it might actually be like representative. So there you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. I don't know. You got to watch YouTube. They unsubscribe you sometimes. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Bugs Bunny is a perfect example too. Peter Rabbit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what's in the data, but I know what he's in the lore. That's the sweaty stuff. Okay. Yeah, he does a pretty good job sneaking around actually. Yeah, I'm telling you, the picking a rabbit was perfect for a lot of reasons. Like people ask me how that came about. It's like, well, every time, like when I was doing videos, like the closed captioning always translated my name as the Rabbit Atheist, and I would okay, I get it. But so I'm like, now we do actually have a Rabbit Atheist. We have Fangs to be the Rabbit Atheist deity, and I'm the Rabbit Atheist, so it works. There you go. Community drama. Possums are better than rabbits. I don't know. We'll see. If foxes didn't fully kill your rabbits, you effectively had to kill the rabbit as the foxes wanted. Yeah, yeah. Foxes are kind of the bane of rabbits. That's We took a little bit of inspiration from Watership Down with some of this stuff too. So, but yeah, Bugs Bunny versus Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, that would be interesting because Wiley was always the butt of the jokes. So convinced that I haven't been subscribed for long enough when you do the subscriber time limit minimum for chat, and yet I clearly never got unsubscribed. Okay. Oh, yes, Wile E. Coyote, super genius. Told him about what happened to his death. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. One of the things I wanted to do tonight was go through the Fang Dammits, which are the 10 Commandments of Fangs. To shrink myself down a little bit. I'm trying to remember when the Fang Dammits came out. Yeah, it's blasphemy. Thanks, skeptic. You said it. I didn't want to say it, but opossums over rabbits. It's blasphemy. I'm wearing the Holy Bunny hat, so that's now dogma. That if you think opossums are better than rabbits, that's heresy. So, so there you go. Yes, yes. Happy first Thanksgiving. Yes. Oh, you don't like rabbit pie? I'm not sure that's one. I'm not a big fan of meat pies anyway. So you're in the back. Oh, there she is. Here.
Hello.
There we go. Welcome to the lap on which our Lord naps. The wonderful, lovely I Killed Earl herself. There she is. Somebody, there you go. Is that your new tie-dye behind you?
It is. It is indeed.
Oh, it looks great. There you go. See more Earl artwork. They were singing your praises of your baby bunny, by the way.
Oh, good. He's
He
cute. Oh my god! Every
is
time
so
I see
cute.
him, I'm like, oh, this is Reese.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
gave birth.
Yeah, there you go. Yes. But yeah, so we've gotten to the point where everybody's everybody's clarified in some lore. Cranky even added a few elements, so he
And the holy bunny hat is being worn.
that was quick, and that's
Dangerous
because
stuff.
Felicia doesn't have any patience. She's just like dropping stuff and says, "I just want the hat." So, so there you go. So yeah. Hey, so Fred says happy Fangs Day to you, Mom. So Fred's always a nice guy. He's a great guy. But yeah, so yeah, we were talking about like the origin story of Fangs. I mean, it's not very often I get to share the stage with somebody I started a cult with, but it's like this is the kind of relationship that doesn't exist very often. But,
Not even a little bit. I love telling people it's like, and so I've got this cult.
yeah,
Like,
what? Yeah, but like Cranky, like he's still being mysterious about what the origins of Fangs. So I have to. I mean, you and I have kind of given Fangs a father, but yeah, but we'll keep that to ourselves. So
that I was gonna attempt to. I've got so many art projects that are like in the middle of being done. They're almost done, but they're not quite done, and so I've been trying to finish them. Like that one is, and so I was gonna start and do like the first chapter that we did. Because
yeah,
I got it. I sort of got what I. It's taken a minute for it to solidify, like in my head, but I think I know how I want to go with it, and so I was gonna work on that and maybe do that for today, but it's too much, too much.
the
So
latest
had to
picture of Fangs. Okay,
had to
here.
finish them. The latest
Yeah, I'm
picture of
gonna.
things.
No, that's not what I wanted there. Oh. There we go. That's the latest picture of Fangs that I know of. No, he is. There we go. But that's the
I was
latest picture of
drawing
Fangs.
I was drawing his eyes and I was like, nope, bigger.
Bigger, bigger
Like I
eyes.
wanted them to look like seal eyes, like just
Oh,
ridiculously huge.
I don't know that atheist Michael. I don't have a clue how often we start a cult. I just know that this is the first time I've started one. So, like, I've never really even thought about starting a cult. So, but it's like, but this has been a joy. Like this whole last year with Fags, it's just been hilarious.
So cute.
And to end with this picture, I think it's very, very fitting. So it's like oh, he's so cute. What? Wait, pointy teeth. What's that about? So yeah. So, but yeah, it's been a long year in some respects because he's changed and morphed so much. But that's kind of one of his
So much.
superpowers. So
Mhm.
he just changes and morphs, and we've had Fang art and all kinds of stuff. So
Evan, that's adorable. I was uh I did the same thing when I was explaining what all of because my new tattoos are all like inside jokes, and so when I was getting the little fangs emblem, I tried to explain. So I started a cult, and
So I started a cult, and yeah.
like, oh,
So
okay.
yeah, yeah. You had to explain the little bunny rabbit on your arm. I thought that was
Mhm.
interesting. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah,
This is how I
yeah, they
started the
healed
Fang.
up great.
Good. Oh my goodness. Oh, Dade's here. Gotta give a shout out to Dade. Good to see you, Dade.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yes, yes, it is. But Fangs is real. I'm speaking with a hat
It's right
on.
there. Yeah.
So, I think he has more evidence for Fang's existence than several other deities I could mention. But yeah.
Wearing the
Yeah.
shroud of fangs. I am indeed. I did that on purpose.
Yes, yes. Yes, the Shroud of Fangs.
my own work.
Yeah, there you go.
My own tie dye.
Your own tie dye for your own dress. See that? Yeah. Yeah, the Shroud of Fangs. Yes, that's that's a good way to.
It's
This is
official
your-
lore now.
It's official lore, the Shroud of Fangs. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's probably been the most humorous moment of the year last year. Oh my gosh, somebody tell me that Shroud of Turin was real. And I'm like, no, the Shroud of Fangs has more reality to it, probably. Now I can say that.
Was that on Azo's channel? Good grief.
Oh no, it was I got that from actually from Real Seeker, because he was like talking about somebody in the chat in one of the videos in a comment about how he felt the Shroud of Turin proved that Jesus was real. And I'm like, are you serious? But yes.
Like even the Catholic Church has given up on that one.
They backed off it so fast. Like I think the only reason they keep it up is people keep coming and paying money to see it. So it's like, yeah.
Right. I mean,
the Shroud of it. Yeah, I don't know if the Shroud. See, this is yes, the Shroud of Fangs. Yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that guy. But yeah, and so now that I have the Shroud of Fangs, I'm glad to see that. Yeah, the Shroud of Fangs. Earl wears it sometimes. Yes. So there you go. There you go.
Doesn't smell funky or nothing.
No, it doesn't.
Because I'm sure the original does.
Yeah, the original smells like death, probably. They added that for flavor and text flavor, you know.
No doubt.
Shout all you want, but it's obviously fake. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, the Catholic Church kind of backed off it, but it's amazing how it's still up on display, and they still take admission price for it. Huh? Weird.
I do indeed.
All right. Well, one of the things I wanted to do is look at the Fang Dammits again.
All right.
Because I wanted to get some feedback from the fluffle if there's anything that needs to be changed. And I hate to take the cute picture off, but there we go. I think this is the latest one. Yeah. So, but yeah,
I've never made another.
Yeah, you've never made another. So, yeah, they had
off the cuff.
Yeah, let's see. Number one, let's see. Thou shalt not worship any gods before Fangs or after Fangs or Fangs himself. Unlike other gods, he's not a narcissist. I've always kind of liked that one.
I think for doing it like on the fly, I think they're still pretty solid.
They're pretty solid, yeah. But I thought that one was pretty good. Like that kind of tackles like Yahweh's first three. Like,
yep.
Like
I wanted to nip that in the bud right out the gate.
Yeah, so we had that one. That one's pretty good. Let's see. Thou shalt not eat corrupted vessels unless anointed and purified with ranch dressing. I don't know. Did we make ranch dressing like the holy dressing? I can't remember.
I certainly hope not. I don't eat white condiments.
Yeah, me either. So I don't know. That one we could empty up for room. So that might be room for a new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Yeah, I mean, what? Which one of you dropped the remaining 5 Fang condiments? Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. So I think number 2, we could probably open up something. But yeah, I want to get these done more officially, I guess, because I'm writing the chapter where Yahweh does his 10 commandments thing, and I want Fangs to be throwing out better
Oh,
suggestions. So I'm trying
okay.
to like he shows up at the meeting of the gods, which is going to probably blow some teeth, and Yahweh's like laying out his 10 commandments that he's going to give to his people, and Fang says, I have some better suggestions.
I like that. And I can actually I can go ahead and I've got them right here. I can
Yeah,
adjust as needed. So we can again do this on the fly.
yeah. So like I don't know, maybe a commandment about, I mean, we can stay with the vegetables thing, but I like,
Yeah, we need to and if I haven't read them in a while, about the circumcision of thine
yeah,
carrot tips.
yeah. I think that maybe that might be the one to go here. Like thou shalt circumcise all the holy carrots to make them even
Mhm.
more holy. That would work really well. Um, but yeah,
Gotcha.
that might be good because I can see Fang spouting that out for some of the other
Mm.
crap that Yahweh wants to do. So see, because I have only a couple goals here. I want them to be funny, but I also want them to be better than Yahweh's commandments, which is a really low bar. So there you
Yeah,
go.
sure enough.
See, the third one is thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's rabbit or garden, or neighbor's rabbit garden. I actually find that one humorous. So
That one.
hey, there you go, Adrian. Well, this is the live stream to catch, guys. We are celebrating the birthday of our beloved God Fangs, who is an atheist deity who draws strength from non-belief. So there you go. That'll flip your theology on your head. Yes, better suggestions. That's what I'm going for, Chuck. Better suggestions than what Yahweh did. Because he's going to kind of like, Yahweh's like making these big speech. I have it in my mind. The chapter is Yahweh making speeches about his commandments, how wonderful they are. And Fangs is just in the background doing offhanded comments about, no, I think I can come up with something better. And kind of making fun of Yahweh at the time. And Yahweh's, of course, going to get pissed off. So, because he always gets pissed off. So, there you go. All right. I think the circumcised one for the second command. We'll have to work on that a little bit because that's
Already
good.
on.
That's kind of because that's like new lore. Like
Hmm.
it's new stuff. So the third one, we'll leave that one. I kind of like it. It's a little bit funny. It kind of illustrates some of the absurdity really well. Your wife is here. I'm sorry. Good to see you, Philbert. By the way, thanks for the continued Rabid Nation national anthem. Like I love playing that to start a stream now. It's heavy. I like it. And Fangs is in it too. So people need to look. All hail Fangs. We are the Rabid Nation. So he got into the face. So there you go. Al shall chill the fuck out. There's a good one. All right, I can buy that one. Yeah, some people do need to chill out. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay, Ron says keep your carrots in a cool, dry place or hot, wet place, whatever floats your fluffle.
I
Oh,
thought
that is. It's,
I just have to thank you for not using the dreaded M word.
yes, yeah. People have to
On that
avoid the
way, and
M
I'm
word.
really glad I didn't.
Oh my gosh. And you knew, oh my gosh, you've had so much problems with that, especially when people know that. Poor Earl. So, oh my goodness. But yes, I think that one's probably, we'll have to write that down. I don't have my pen with me, but I can always look at the stream later, which I usually do.
I got
Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. No, it's the M word. Like, you know, because there's a word that Ron uses here that in the place of the M word, which if he had used that M word, I'm sure Earl would have rejected this commandment.
You bet your ass. I would have rejected it.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. 4 is thou shalt subscribe to Ed, our benevolent dictator. Keep your fangs lower and wear silly hats. I don't know. Subscribe to me. I think it's one that I can actually do something like a different commandment with to make a point to Yahweh about his stupid commandments. So, you know, it's a good one for me. I mean, I could keep it in there as a personal benefit to the clergy of Fangs, but I think we need a more general one that benefits all the clergy of Fangs, because wherever you are listening to this and you are a believer or non-believer in Fangs, I should say, you have been appointed as whatever leader you want to be in the cult of Fangs. Yourself whatever title you want. So there you go. I've always loved that part of our cult. Like, I'm not real particular about it. So that might be an open carrier. Let's see. Thou shalt attend all live streams and keep those days holy. I think I might keep that one. I might keep that one.
Although I did like, I think it was Ed, or not Ed, sorry. I think it was Evan that added, or not, shit happens, you know.
Yes. Yeah, there we go. Or not, shit happens. Yep. That works. We can add that
I added
to
that
it.
too. Yep.
Yeah, that's really our only holy days. Like, our only religious services are these streams. So, and then of course we have today, which is the birthday of Fangs. It's a holy day. Pretty much all the holidays become holy days.
So I put, thou shalt circumcise all carrots and place them upon thine stashes to avoid an unholy pilfering.
Yes, there you go. That works.
Okay.
Let's see. Michael says, "Thou shalt not lower thy bar bill than thy barbell." Okay. Oh, he said that. What's so funny about that is he's got to be at least 2 years since he said that. Isn't it 2 or 3 years since he said that? And it's still a joke. It is still a joke that will not end. Like, it's just like, it's a moment. Yeah, it's pretty much. 6 is going to stay too. Thou shalt freely and repeatedly take the Lord Fang's name in vain. Absolutely. I've said it before. Fangs is the great substitute for the F word. So you can say, well, for Fang's sake, or Fangs you, like in that way, if you're a student in school, like in high school or something, you wouldn't get in trouble. What are they going to do? It's not the right F word.
Indeed.
Oh, so there you go. Yeah, nice work, Michael. Nice work shoveling it all the way around that, but not hitting. Michael knows what.
You.
Yes, don't hurt the thou shalt worship Fang or not.
Yep.
Yeah, or not. Yeah, I thought about that too, John, because I remember that. Wasn't that a? Yeah, God has given. God has given us these 15, and then he breaks one. 10. Come on. 10. That was you? Okay.
Fred. Yes. Sorry. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you, Fred. Does Ham have a foil like Satan to God? Yes, he actually has Yahweh. Him and Yahweh go at it quite a bit. So, like, Yahweh and him have a lot of different moralities. Like, Yahweh tries to pass himself off as the good guy and isn't really, and Fangs just doesn't really try to be anything. Everybody thinks he's kind of a sneaky thief guy, but he's actually the good guy. So, At least he's better than Yahweh. So, but yeah, it's been fun to think of him that way. So, but he's definitely like, oh my goodness, he's so much fun. He's much more fun than Yahweh is. So let's see. Let's see. Thou shalt ridicule and challenge all religions by sharing with believers the good news of Fangs. Yeah, it's kind of the theme, isn't it? With Fangs, isn't it? Like I can keep that one. That one's good. Because the whole point has been to illustrate the absurdity of religion by being absurd. And we have definitely been absurd with Fangs. That's, that's definitely for sure. Oh, let's see. This one's thou shalt not engage in nibblery upon another without full and enthusiastic consent by all parties who wish to engage in nibbling. That's definitely saying, because that's a counter to everything in the Yahweh's 10 commandments about, don't covet, and then everything's property, including women. So, right. Like there's no, women aren't allowed to consent to anything. So we kind of said, no, consent is kind of the key thing in any of that. So, I don't know. I want to keep the 9th one in too, because of the whole lore behind the onions with binkies.
Oh, 9 staying in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's staying in.
We're just going to add, but the second one can go. But yeah, we're at 11 right now. I think we need an odd number.
We need an odd number. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, and thou shalt not deprive any of your babies of their binkies or fangs of his carrots. That's probably pretty much a thing.
I added circumcised carrots.
Circumcised carrots. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's see. Thou shalt choose to ignore any of these commandments if thou feel so inclined. Go forth and engage in fuckery. Just don't be a waffle fang agent of chaos he approves. That's the one that I kind of keep the most sacred. You can do them or not do them or whatever. So,
Martin, yeah, I was thinking 13. If ones should, we should probably put something about the holy bunny hat.
Yes. Yeah, like when the Grand Master of the Fluffle wears the holy bunny hat, all things are official dogma, even if it's contradictory. Even if it contradicts previous dogma. Because I have absolutely played that because, oh my gosh, the Catholic Church is just so full of that. Like they have their popes speak, and then it's like, but this contradicts this pope that said that, and it's like literal contradiction in it. So that's definitely one of my shows. There's nothing innocent about you, Michael. You can whistle innocently all you want. So, History of the World Part 1. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Banana Man's kind of stuck around too, hasn't he? Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, nibblery was definitely Evans. I got to give Evan credit for that one. He was the one that did the nibble on your hearts and the nibblery and all that stuff. That was definitely Evan. Yeah, okay. Cranky makes a valid point. Yeah, Yahweh is definitely Fang's nemesis, a self-righteous asshole that can't take a joke versus somebody who is not self-righteous and can definitely take a joke and play jokes. So, so there you go. I don't know if he owns 10. He doesn't own any women. He's not that kind of deity. So 13 then? Yeah, that works. Yes, contradictory dogma is the best dogma, especially for Fangs. There you go. See, we've started heresies on purpose, so so we just
out of spite.
Do that. Yes. I know what we said before, but we're going to do the opposite now just to create a schism in the church. So there you go. We do them on purpose. I should allow others more alls as long as their alls do no harm. I don't know about that one. Let's see. Does Fangs have godly jurisdiction off planet? Yahweh's clearly earthbound in the Bible. I don't know. Fangs arrived on a bolt of lightning to the planet Earth from the wherever the party barn is. So,
Right.
so I don't know that Fangs has actually ever tried to get off planet. Like, I don't think he's ever done that.
Hmm.
I mean, other than maybe to visit the elder gods when they're not on a planet Earth, but some of the elder gods hang on planet Earth. So,
Mhm.
oh, he believes in Yahweh. Him and Yahweh go back and forth all the time. Like, they have very different views on life. Trust me. Yes, heresy. Yes, that's right. You got to spell it
Mhm.
right. Heresy. There we go. Well, yeah, but eh, you can do anything you want in mythology. So we were going to make Yahweh temporarily real for Fangs to deal with him. I know it's kind of a cheap shot. So, yes, because Michael points out the obvious. Fangs is only bound by our imagination. So there you go, which is probably one of the greatest points you can make about religion. So, a case of surely Fangs would be a case of staying on planet. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's an integer. Yahweh's an integer. Yeah, but Yahweh and him go back and forth. It's a nice rivalry. Like it's a good one. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. I mean, Yahweh's tried to kill Fangs a couple of times, unsuccessfully, because Fangs is too fast for him. Plus, Yahweh keeps vomiting, every once in a while when he gets nervous. So there you go. Robert's Fangs only visits elsewhere was third when he started Jupiter's storm. Boy, was Zeus pissed off that day. Okay. You know what? I'll add that as official dogma. There you go. Fangs went and started Jupiter's storm and it pissed off Zeus. So I can run with that. That works. Yeah, wait, bro. Most guys are territorial. That's why Jacob was worried about going into Egypt. Thought he'd have to leave his God in Canaan. Yeah, it's possible. It's a rabid rivalry. Okay, there we go. Dang damn it. I'm trying to make the funny and you taking me seriously. All right, Mike. No. You got to understand if you're going to propose lore and I'm wearing the hat, I'm going to decide whether I like the lore or not. And then if I like it, I'm going to make it official. Like this is the way the fluffle works. Like this is true genuine chaos and dogma. Like this is what we're going to do. So Yahweh stinks. What about Fangs? Fangs doesn't stink. Fangs bathes regularly, so it's a very hygienic rabbit. So I think that's probably from me and Earl. Like I just don't like people that don't bathe. so and so
I can handle all kinds of funk. I literally like live in people's mouths all day, but body odor is one of those things that
yeah,
I can't. I just can't.
I
Can't.
I I I work at Walmart, and when I was doing customer service, it was probably the worst thing I couldn't handle. Like if I smelled a person before I saw them, that was a problem. so,
Oh,
yeah, and that happened several times. Like, what is
oh
that
yeah.
smell? And then somebody comes walking up to me. I'm like, oh, that's that smell.
Right.
Excuse me while I get my nose plugs. I'll be right back in
Yeah.
a minute. so, but yeah. So
Okay.
yes,
Well, I added a thou shalt celebrate the birth of Fangs every January 30th with thine favorite fluffle.
yes, there you go. That's a good one. That's the
And then we have
official birth.
13.
We have 13. Okay. All right. See, this is what I wanted to do. I think we got some additions, but I want to get something so that when Fangs and Yahweh interact on the Ten Commandments, he's got something else to say. I can outdo you. I got three more. And they're all better than yours.
Yep.
So there we go. All right. There we go. You have to make a commandment with a reason stipulation, similar to that, so that your days may be long on the earth. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Can we add that to something?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, to make
So that
so that your days may be long on the earth. It sounds too strict.
Sounds too strict. Yeah, maybe.
We're
Maybe.
a fuck it kind of a cult,
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. But yeah, I could see something like.
And
But
I don't
I
want
tell
to
you
be
what.
long on this earth, frankly.
But
So,
but you just gave me an idea for the book, though, because like Yahweh's going to say that about honoring your father and mother, and I can see Fangs saying something to the effect of, "Why the hell does that have anything to do with how long you live?" Like,
right.
yeah, like,
Yeah. Just feels a little authoritarian-y.
like, I mean, like, are you sure about that, Yahweh? Because I know some people that are really obedient to their parents that got kicked off at 10, like
Right.
this promise on this particular commandment doesn't seem to be very like a good promise, because it doesn't seem to work out. Okay, so that kind of fits most religions. So there you go.
Yeah.
Since the smell, part of the reason he dislikes Yahweh. Yeah, Yahweh stinks. Yahweh's a very good looking guy, but he doesn't bathe regularly, and he thinks he's the shit. So
Right. I've got a vision in my head of what he looks like. You're gonna love it.
I know you've been working on that, because it's like we've gone over and over about what Yahweh should look like, and it's like he should have like this plain blank face
Mhm.
unless he's doing
It's
something.
just gonna be like a mush. It's gonna be like my goal, if I can pull it off, is gonna be kind of an illusion where it's like your brain wants to focus it and it won't do it. There's a
Okay.
technique, and I'm dying to try it, but that's kind of what I have in mind, where it's like you're looking at it and you keep staring and you're like, you think because the rest of it's in focus, and so
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
tricks your brain. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. But we have, like Yahweh's got this great body, but his face is the problem. Like
Yeah.
it's really ill defined. And then the only time you get definition on it is like if he literally says, "I'm looking at it," then his eyes appear so you can see that he's looking at something, or his nose appears when he's smelling something, and then it
Mhm.
disappears again. So
Yep.
yeah, I've always so that your carrots may remain orange. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Thou shalt not add reasons, stipulations, because the chat says so. Oh, Michael.
That's right.
All right. Thou shalt not tolerate Darth Dawkins, seriously. Yeah, I can see that. See, I've never encountered that guy. I've never hung out with him. I think he tried to chat with me once, and I'm like,
I've
dude,
I've
you're
had the
just
misfortune a few times early in my
so,
YouTube career, because he called in the line many times.
yeah, but I'm like, he's famous for all the wrong reasons. so
He's
there you go.
insufferable. I mean, he's just like,
Well, poor Taco, like Breakfast Tacos, had to deal with him
he
for
does it
a
to
long
himself.
time. He does it
Yeah.
to himself, but it's like you kind of invite this on yourself, bro. But still,
I have no sympathy, none. He just kept inviting that guy up. It's like, it's your channel, but none the rest of us don't want to fuck with him.
oh, cranky! I knew you were going to do something like this. This is Fags. The thing being long doesn't have to be days. Okay, so tentacles, other appendages. Okay, gotcha. So I gotcha.
Tentacles.
Yeah, yeah, you're thinking collage. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yahweh's a butterface. Something like that. Yeah, because the whole thing with Yahweh is like he's very narcissistic, self-righteous. Uh, when he can't control it, he creates commandments so he can control it. And Fangs is just the opposite. Like he's not interested in controlling anybody. Yeah.
You see it, if I sit just
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's perfect, Earl. That's perfect. Yeah, she has
Oh,
horns.
okay.
She has
Yeah.
horns.
Go for it.
See you later, Martin. You have a good one.
I'm Martin.
Yahweh obeys once a year, whether he needs it or not. That's probably true. That could be true. Shouting and muting. Yeah. See, Cranky's had some experiences with Darth Dawkins too. So
Yeah.
You can't do the debate scene. My understanding of debate is intellectual, philosophical, not a polemic thing that is on Discord, Reddit. Yeah. See, that's kind of why I don't do debates either. I've been invited, trust me. I still get invites every once in a while. And it's like, no, I don't really do debates. That's not what I do here. If a debate was very well moderated and very professional, like I've seen some of the ones in the past, I would probably do it. I might do an in-person one, but I don't think I'd do one on the internet. The internet's just too wonky. So, but
They're getting better. There's more of a little bit of a pivot away from the like blood sport debates, which are fun and
yeah,
have their own entertainment value, I suppose. But the more not quite necessarily structured, but just more civilized
yeah,
are certainly they're becoming more prevalent, I suppose.
yeah.
Even like seasoned debaters like Destiny and that assortment of folks are getting they know the places for those types of debates, and so
Okay.
they're kind of splitting themselves and to doing, instead of just being like a blood sport debatist everywhere, they're
Yeah,
trying to appeal to more audiences by being a little less unhinged, I suppose.
yeah, yes. And that's kind of, like that's my point. I'm like, I'm not one of those, I'm not doing a debate for entertainment's sake. I'm not, it's not that me.
No,
Uh,
I fight for fun because I'm a sick and twisted bitch.
yeah, there you go. But we know that. And I respect
It's part of
that.
my charm.
It's part of Earl's charm. Yes.
Just don't know how to
Yeah.
turn it off sometimes and figure that out.
I don't know. I don't think I'd write that into the lore. I don't want to give Darth that much credit. Yahweh burns animals and collects human foreskins for fun. Choose Team Fangs. Okay, there we go.
That's safe.
Yeah, they've gotten frustrating for me. So there you go. I listen to just when I needed, but debates really aren't my thing. Okay, yeah, there you go. But yeah, like I don't know. I've always tried to keep Fangs. You and I have kind of this philosophy about Fangs of keeping him in the realm of good satire, like
Yes.
being something. Because when you suggested a rewrite to me, I said, like because it's funny because you and me go back and forth. We're always apologizing to each other. I don't want to offend you, but kind of thing. It's like I think we should probably get past that, or I'll just say what you want to say. But and then I made the remark. I said I want this thing to be something that does the job that we can be proud of in the end. Like I don't want it to be something like when I'm looking at this 20 years from now, looking at the book on my shelf for all the streaming I've done and all the Fangsology I've done. I'm like, I want to be proud of it, that it was kept above board. And so that's what we want. So yeah, Fangs debates always all the time. I think that's what I'm doing with this chapter is there's a debate about morality hidden in it. Like the difference between authoritarian morality and human-based morality, where you're dealing with that, because Fangs kind of takes the side of humanity, and he's like, "No, that's a bullshit law," because there's a lot of bullshit laws in the Old Testament, and I think he's going to bring them up. Didn't you write that? Like, I could just see like Yahweh hand it here's my suggestion for the laws for humanity, and he hands Fangs a little bit book, and Fangs
Mhm.
starts to read it. Oh, that's shit. What are you doing?
I don't like this.
I don't like that at all. What are you doing, Yahweh? This is going to screw people up.
Speaking of which, I just sent the updated one. Just read over it because I'm distracted, so there might be errors or whatever. But the
Yeah,
first draft.
I'll look at it. It's a first draft. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, these look good. That one actually. Oh, these are good. I don't see any typographical errors. So let's see. Let me see. This is how fast we work here at the Rabbit Atheist.
On the fly.
On the fly.
That's some of my best work on the fly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Yeah, we're gonna replace that real quick. And then we get rid of this one. And grab the new one.
I think having 13 makes sense.
Yeah. There we go. There they are. They look all right.
Ta-da!
The fluffle can check our grammatical and all that work too. So
Very true.
So thou shalt not worship any gods before Fangs, at or after Fangs, or Fangs himself. Unlike other gods, he's not a narcissist. Thou shalt circumcise all carrots and place upon thy stashes to avoid an unholy pilfering. That's a great line, unholy pilfering. That's what it's going to be officially from now on. We want to avoid the unholy pilfering. So
I love the word pilfering.
So there
You
you
rarely get to use it in a sentence too, so I was super excited to use that.
Yeah, unless you're playing some sort of fantasy game or something, then people use the word pilfer all the time.
Maybe
Gotta
that's
go-
where it's
got-
from. I don't know.
Yeah, so
I know
thou
it's something
shalt
I've
keep
used
your
for ages.
yeah, thou shalt keep your carrots in a cool, dry place or a hot, wet place, whatever floats your boat. So there we go. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's rabbit or garden or neighbor's rabbit garden. Thou shalt subscribe to Ed, our benevolent thinker, keeper of Fangs lore and wearer of silly hats. We can keep that. Thou shalt attend all live streams and keep these days holy or not. Shit happens. So that's good. Nice ad. Thou shalt freely and repeatedly take the Lord's Fangs name in vain. Thou shalt ridicule and challenge all religions by sharing the believers the good news of Fangs. Thou shalt not engage in nibbling upon another without full and enthusiastic consent of all parties who wish to engage in nibbling. Thou shalt celebrate the birth of Fangs every January 30th with thine favorite fluffle. There you go. The one true and big holy day is this day. Thou shalt not deprive any onion babies of their binkies or Fangs of his circumcised carrots. Let's see. When the leader of the fluffle wears the holy bunny hat, all pronouncements made shall be considered official dogma, even if it contradicts previously sanctioned dogma. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. I should choose to ignore any of these commandments as thou feel so inclined. Go forth and engage in fuckery. Just don't be a twat waffle. Nibble as you would nibble yourself. Fangs is an agent of chaos. He approves. There we go. I think those are really good. I think we're good.
Good job, Papa.
So we've edited commandments. I can't say that we won't next year because on the most holy day that we can actually edit the commandments if we really feel they need to be edited. I mean, we're following in good traditions. Let's be honest. The original 10 commandments were edited several times. So
Right. And then ignored and reinterpreted. Yeah.
Reinterpreted, rewritten again. So
and according to some, the Old Testament doesn't exist anymore for whatever reason.
Not really. Well, I get what they're saying.
I do too, but I still like to tell them they're wrong.
But yeah, the thing about the Old Testament that used to get to me was how, like, we would talk about how the New Testament had all these manuscripts and stuff, and then we get to the Old Testament, and it's not about the manuscripts anymore. It's about this tradition that kept things pure because of the way they did the tradition. But it's like, you don't know that that was always the case all the time. And yeah. And then you get to the point where you realize the whole thing is very, very edited. Like you can't avoid that. So we can edit our 13 commandments as many want. That's why we call it the Fang Dammits instead of the 10 commandments. So we can fix them. It'll be a long list and contradictory at points too. It'll be good. This is a good set. Okay, there we go. All right. 12 is amazing. You like 12? Yes. Claps for 12. I would remove the explicit contradiction in 12. Keep it vague. There we go. There we go. Chaos rules whether we like it or not. All right, there we go. Yeah, read the Bible. See sugar. Yeah, but they can only be edited with a hat on. Fair enough. Okay. Earl needs a holy hat too. I don't know.
I actually have one that would match yours somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm sure Earl has it. She's wearing the shroud, so I think that kind of qualifies. The shroud of fangs definitely qualifies as holy stuff. So
the holy tube top.
The holy tube top. There you go. You see the contradictions because you're waking up. There you go. Is there a diet Bible? I'm diabetic. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm sure Earl can. I will let Earl be her creative self about that. Like I usually let Earl be her creative self. It's the safest path. So, it really is.
Can't force the creativity.
Yeah, she's also the only one of the two of us that actually has tattoos on. So like I have none. So she's the spiritually tattooed one. We'll just put it that way. There you go. So yeah. Diabolics get poisoned easier. Okay. Yes. Is that really in the English Standard Version? Because one of the funny things I used to do, Jacqueline, is when I would read different versions of the Bible, I would make note of stuff that just didn't make any damn sense in the new rendition of it. I swear the translators were trolling people, like they would put shit in. So, yes. Especially when you're a sect that doesn't. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. See, we don't prevent you from any kind of medical treatment. Like, no, we won't do that. We kind of believe in that sort of thing here at Fangsology. Like, Fangs isn't going to do shit about your healing. So, so there you go.
No. Although Baby Fangs did heal my heart a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Well,
I've been feeling pretty shitty about the way that the world is currently, and having birthed that little bit of cuteness is
that
made
was
me
a
feel
good
better.
move. Well, I saw some of the other artwork you did at that time too. It's kind of your anger releasing itself. So, yeah, a little
It's
bit.
either that or find a real tall bridge, because I was just like, I'm so done with this shit.
See,
Like,
oh,
yeah, people are nuts about getting
right,
too
Triple E,
political.
thanks. Thanks, Triple E. Playing games with little brother just popping out to pay tribute to Fangs and his great prophet and the prophetess. Should add that, Triple E. She is the visual prophetess. So like, I'm not a very like I can come up with lore and bullshit on a fly and write stuff, but Earl, I have to give props to Earl. She has made Fangs into something far more tangible, okay, that I can see, because I gave her an impossible task, I thought, but she lived up to it. So she gave me a vision. There you go. Yes. But yes. You don't have any tattoos either? I did it. I couldn't be not Jewish, but I like to keep my options open. Yes, but yes. Yeah, I do. Like this, Earl, if this, I have to admit, this probably that was therapy for you. It was good for me too. Like, oh, like, this has been a really shitty week, but this is really
Mhm.
cute. Like it was,
So cute.
this is so cute. And I just enjoyed it so much. It just gave me some laughs when I really could have used them. Like it was like,
Mhm.
man, like I know what you're feeling because I was like, oh my God, what is going on?
Right. Like, what the fuck? Like, for realsies, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I
And
need
all of us
I
kind of find our way to get through that. And when I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just nice. It's just cute. I mean, yeah, there's pointed teeth there. I get it. Such a cute little bunny rabbit.
He's
Cute
so
and fuzzy.
cute.
He's so cute.
His
Oh,
eyes are just ridiculous. I love how ridiculous they are.
well, but you had to do that. Like
I had to do it.
I get it though because it's the big eyes. It's just the big eyes that make it
Mhm.
so innocent. Like it's like
Mhm.
"Ooh, my eyes are wide open. I see
My
everything, but I see
my
nothing."
my inspiration is, I forget what Shrek movie it was, but Puss in Boots, when he goes and he turns around and he's
Yes, I remember that scene.
and he's
Yeah,
doing this with with his little hat. And so I had
just the
that sort of vision in mind when I did that.
oh my goodness. There you go. He's not a very big guy. Okay. He's not a
Just a
very
little
big
guy.
guy. Just a little guy.
Little baby.
Jerry Garcia shirt. It's fitting. Oh, well, I think the swaddling was like Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe is a rainbow giraffe. That was kind of
Mhm.
the wrong with that. But then I get the Jerry Garcia shirt. I get
Mhm.
that. The fundies probably would. Like he would, but as I've said before, Fangs can be whatever orientation you want him to be. So like
Very true.
he can, if you want to refer to Fangs as a she, you're more than welcome to do so, or they,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
because Fangs can do it all. Like,
He's fluid.
he's very, very fluid.
Gender fluid.
So,
Yeah.
so yes, it's Shrek 2. Okay, yeah, the Puss in Boots scene. There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
I knew one of the Fluffle would know. Like,
Yeah.
if there's one thing I can count on the Fluffle, useless information that would win us a trivia contest.
Absolutely.
So,
I've won I used to go to trivia, game nights at certain bars and stuff, and good. I'm good at trivia. I love tidbits of useless information.
yeah, so but like I know that if I took the Fluffle into any trivia contest as a team, we walk out with the trophy.
Oh,
Like
yeah. We'd
you
sweep.
guys know
We would
stuff.
sweep.
You, you guys know stuff that I'm like I don't even remember. Wait, did Lisa donate the shroud? It's possible. I, if you want to make that claim, Earl, I can back that up with a hat. Like like that
Sure.
the shroud of fangs isn't Earl's creation. It came right from Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe. We can do that. That works.
Yeah, I
That
was
works.
when I did it, the tie-dye, one, it's just really fun to draw tie-dye. It's really difficult to make it look decent, but it's a lot of fun to make. But as a tribute, not only to my own love of tie-dye, but also to the rainbow giraffe.
Yeah,
So,
like the skeptic did a brilliant one there. He's like, yeah,
mhm.
I'm like, oh, that's just brilliant.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
If he ever watches this show one day and finds out that we've we've created a cult partially, partially based on his Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe, with lore from his side of the internet, that mush up is going to be
That'll be a great one. That'll be a
yeah.
great one because as soon as I heard him do that, I'm like, oh, that's damn brilliant. Like that's
Mhm.
just, it
Actually, I
illustrates.
had him on my old show. He's a wonderful human.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that he's a
It's very
great
sweet.
guy. So
Yeah,
so
it's very sweet.
he just doesn't have a lot of patience with bullshit. So
Man
uh,
after my own heart. Yeah.
uh, Punk Apostate stream on the 8th. Oh, you're going to be on the stream with him? All right. We'll
Very
make note.
nice.
I try to make note of people when they're going to be somewhere else.
Hmm.
I go to my club's trivia night with my parents. Okay. Okay. Leaf be upon her. Yes. Oh, Fred. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. There you go. But yeah, I got to give it to you, Earl. This little bunny picture came at the right time for me. Like it was like I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do birthday stream. I don't know what we're gonna do with Fangs. It's like, and you're right. It was a
I know.
downtime for me, and it was just perfect. I'm like, I had something to laugh at, smile about. It's like it's nice, and this is why I like artists. Like when artists do this to me, they do it. I'm not a very good artist myself. I probably could get better if I practiced, but it's stuff like this. Like, oh, that's really cute, and I kind of like that. It just takes me away from it. So there you go.
And
That
I thought, thanks, Brian. When because I was gonna put because he's got his little like white and little white
yeah.
fluffies, on his chest, and I was like, well, no, he's a baby. He hasn't grown his
Yeah,
chest hair yet.
yeah, it hasn't grown the chest hair yet. No.
So I left that part off. Just left his little tufts on the sides, and
Yeah, don't worry, Brian. I think I found our new recruiting poster photo here. Come join the fluffle of fangs. It's warm over here. It's fuzzy.
we have cookies.
We have cookies. Is that a baby Fang or just another one of his tricks? Imagine Fangs going ultra cute when he's pissed off. That's a valid lore point.
Like with
Yeah.
Puss in Boots, yeah, it was a total manipulation technique.
Yeah, like what? You're after me? Look at me. Look how cute I am. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just an innocent, fluffy little bunny. So yeah,
So,
it
well, hey,
works. It works, Fred. It works. I'm telling you, you guys come up with the best stuff. I tell you. This is why
I
we
get some of my
do.
best ideas from the fluffle.
Oh yeah, like let's see, what was the latest one? Wiggling your nose at each other. Like make sure you're
Hmm.
wiggling your nose at each other. That was a good
Hmm.
one. So Elliot was winning the most original in a pumpkin carving contest, age 25. That was the height of my glory. Oh, Ron. I feel you.
Both of my parents are very artistic. My dad makes the most beautiful crowns I have ever seen.
Oh,
Ever. I mean, still to this day, they're just gorgeous. But even when I was a little kid, he would do pumpkins. He did Ross Perot one year. He did the Indians, the baseball team mascot as a pumpkin carving.
okay.
And my dad has all the power tools, so he would come in with like drill bits and like and like do all this intricate carving and stuff. Um, and
Oh,
then my mom's always been really um, she's been musically inclined, and she does tons of like sort of crafty kind of stuff. She made all my dresses when I was
oh,
teeny, made all my clothes. Um, she does her own. She does stained glass work and cross stitch and all kinds of stuff. So my whole family's always been really really artistic,
okay.
musically and creatively speaking.
Okay. Yeah, see, my parents were more technical, so My
Mhm.
dad was a machinist. Like he could, if you needed a part, he could take it to
Oh,
his
my dad
grinders.
built cars too. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
it's a weird. We all
Okay.
have our brains are weird. Like they're not supposed to mix like that. But my whole
Yeah. No.
family is like that. That we're very super like well we're very German, right? So Einstein, everything and straight lines and columns and very
Yep.
organized and
Yep.
and, and all
Yep.
that kind of stuff. Very linearly sort of thinking. So our art is kind of that way too. It's all of us are because when you think about it, music is very structured.
Yes, it
Unless
is.
you're one of those people that can just sort of like wing it and do jazz, and I don't consider those people like human.
Uh,
But
there's some other alien life
they're
force.
aliens. I have no idea where they came from. But yeah, all of our art is also very kind of rigid and structured in that way. All very perfectionistic and but yeah, my dad built the car that I learned to drive on for
Oh,
him.
okay. All right.
No.
Yeah, so my dad was all like that. Like he, if he needed something done, if he had an artistic side, it was his cooking. Like my mom never had to cook. Like
No.
and because my dad was just good at it. My mom did other things. She's still like cross stitches and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
but she
I did a lot of that when during lockdown.
oh
That's all I did. It was and huge projects too that I finished. And I'll do that, and then hyper focused on something, and then I won't touch it again for a decade, and then
a decade, yeah.
pick it back up. A decade later, I'll pick it back up again, and then do a whole bunch of it until I can't do it anymore, and then
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Bury
but
things and then keep moving.
Fangs has definitely been a solid muse for an entire year. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good for that for me too.
And
Hell
I never
doesn't
get
stop.
I've never gotten sick of it. Like there's never been a time where I'm like, God, I'm tired of drawing this damn rabbit. Like, there's never been a moment like that. And
Because
I
it's a bunny. It's a bunny.
I
Yeah.
I love rabbits and just the sheer unhinged fuckery that is available to me as inspiration is just endless. And um
Yep.
I've and really it's been great like having the practice to do to do art, and I've been drawing hands better and faster, and Brian got me a
Yeah.
set of little drawing, those little wooden
Yeah.
models, to help me draw hands, and so like in the thumbnail for this one, because essentially I sort of keep the same fangs and then just sort of rearrange his limbs as I need to. Um,
Okay.
so I don't have to like redraw the same thing over and over and over again. I can keep the same image and then just alter it as I need. And so like
Yeah.
see he's holding a binky,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so I've got his
Yeah.
hands, and so there's still room, they're not super detailed or anything. I'm um still still getting there, but it's definitely way faster to get the hands right and not look completely ridiculous.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
But
But yeah, it's like I've noticed that you like it's a lot of maturity in what you do. So because
yeah, I
it's
just I just sent you a just a still of his, or a solid shot of just things
oh yep.
with his
Same.
with the little binky.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Because I've got to overdo things.
Me too.
Mm,
No shade.
where is it? Where is it? I just put it here. Oh, there it is. come on. But yes, yeah, the close up. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that is a change from some of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, once you get the assets, you can just kind of play with them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Elizabeth who came up with the nose twitching one. I wanted to make sure
yeah.
we gave proper credit to everybody.
Yes.
Who would strike that down with lightning? Yahweh. Thanks, Loki. You're
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. Loki.
That's what your puppy looks like after he's trashed something. That's kind of what. Oh, the parents sound more German than I am. Yeah, that's to you, Earl.
My dad is he's the German trope. Like, you don't get any more Einstein than him. He's very German. We had to finish our meat before we could leave the table in our house because vegetables came out of the garden. They were free. Like,
Meat wasn't free.
meat
You
was
had to pay.
expensive, so that was what you had to finish before you left. Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, formal fallacies do make Fangs frown. He doesn't like them. Cranky says he plays guitar. And I think somebody mentioned that was pretty impressive. Yes, Fred had to mention that it was impressive with tentacles to play the guitar.
I bet you can do a 12 string. Like,
yeah. Oh.
my dad's he's really funny. He's just he's really scary.
Okay.
He's got a really big booming laugh, and so when he laughs like really big and genuine and stuff. But if it ain't funny, like, you're just sort of sitting there going, I guess
yeah.
I'll let myself out,
When do we get to hear Fangs speak? Oh man. Do we want to add vocals to Fangs?
Well, I've never. That's so funny because
I can't imagine a voice right now.
I can't either.
Off the top of my head. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like, because he can change form into anything he wants, his voice is going to change with that too. But what would be the base voice?
But I almost want it to be something ridiculous. Like, have you ever heard of Crash Test Dummies, the band?
Yeah, yeah.
In my head, that's sort of like something just really ridiculously low and like kind of booming, but still like soft. That's in my head. That's what makes sense. But then, the only voices that I can do are I can do a chipmunk pretty good.
If I don't have my throat all messed up by what I think is a proto beginning of a cold, I can do a few voices, but I'm not sure any of them would fit Fangs. So yeah, because animation is in the future. I don't know. That's up to Earl.
Oh, did I send you the thing that? So I did this with Grok. So don't, this isn't this is something that I want to learn how to do, but haven't, like, I'm figuring it out basically. Here, I just sent it to you. Oh, wait, hold on. Still there it goes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, can I?
I thought it was really cute.
Let's see. I don't know if this will translate well without formatting it to StreamYard, because they tend to be picky about videos. So
I might be able to share it. If I loved how he like just kind of came, and then the music that I picked, because Grok originally had some like weird ass music, because all of the things you do with Grok are kind of weird. But which, now considering that they're like making naked people that aren't supposed to be naked, it doesn't really surprise me. But I made this before all that came out. But then the music I picked with it lined up perfectly when it does a little bink bink, and then him and his eyes look forward. It's so cute.
No, it won't do that. It actually translated into a file folder. That is weird. Huh. Yeah, it won't format for me for StreamYard. StreamYard is picky. Like, they want you to format it ahead of time. So
Let's see. I think I can do it.
yeah, you might be able to do it.
Let me see.
But yeah, she did some animation doing Grok, and some of it's cute. It's cute. But it's interesting. But I don't know. Animation would be interesting with Fangs.
There we go. Although I don't know why it looks like that, but whatever.
Okay, gotta remove this.
Okay.
There we go.
It's like super bright. It's weird. I think the color is off on my computer. I think that's what the problem is. Anyway.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we did do some. We've been playing with this, but I love how Fangs is grumpy through the entire thing. Like, really? Do we have to do this, Mom? Really? There you go. But yeah.
All right.
So we have actually done some animation with that, so that's not a problem. But yeah, so he's cute. But yeah, I've enjoyed Fangs quite a bit for that very reason. So yes, want to make sure. Let's see. Fangs speaks to you and your non-existent soul. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Indeed.
I'll see you later, Evan. Sorry I missed that. Yeah, you can always layer voices. Meet Canyon Guy to teach you animation. There we go.
I have the whole Adobe suite, but the Animate and Illustrate both are not intuitive to me, like, at all. So I'm gonna need some more formal education on using those.
Yeah, you've talked to me about that before. You're like, you need a class or something. Like, it's not. I had the same trouble with a couple of programs that are just not intuitive to me. So it's like, might need some other stuff. But yeah,
I've been able to figure out. I mean, everything else from Adobe, I've basically made my bitch. If I've got an idea for something that I want Fangs to do or whatever, like, I just sort of figure it out and make it happen. But those two programs are a little more complicated than my skill set allows. So I need something a little more focused. But I just joined the Discord server recently that they're doing. It's Destinies, but it's their digital ground game. It's their like
Okay.
political activism part of his little universe. And so they're one guy actually told me that they're going to start doing like kind of little stuff like that so that we can do more with YouTube shorts and things like that, and
Okay. Gotcha.
doing memes and things, and so teaching people how to use various programs so that more people can put out more political propaganda out truthful political propaganda out into the universe.
There you go.
So I'm gonna take advantage of that.
All right. So nothing to work on there. Art. Okay, a software engineer. So there you go. And I know Michael does work. So, but yeah. All right. So yeah, it's like Earl is very smart in getting a lot of stuff, but there are a few things that are just like I get it. Like I run into stuff all the time. Like, you know what? I'm not getting this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like I can usually, like, you sit me in front of something and I'm like, I'm gonna make it work. Like I'm gonna, it's like if I've got an idea, I'm gonna make it happen. It might take me a minute, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I have now a couple of times tried to use Illustrator. I've only tried Animate once, which didn't go badly, but Illustrator definitely went badly both times. I was just like, I have no idea what this means. None of the buttons make any sense. The what they do and what when you just sort of hover over them, and it's like it's speaking Greek to me. And I have the same problems with anything that involves sound, uh, like the technical side of sound, like
okay.
musically. Like I've played the piano since I was in preschool and played the flute, and I'm surrounded by music all the time. Musically is not the problem; it's the technical aspects of it. And I tried to format. I got a Yeti microphone when I first started my YouTube channel, the defunct one, and took it back because I was like, I probably watched at least a dozen different YouTube videos and read through various articles and all this other shit. It didn't matter like how many times they explained things. It was honestly like listening to gibberish. It just did not would not compute.
Yeah, I think
I consider
sometimes.
myself a pretty smart person, and I was just like,
Yeah,
this is just not going to be my strong suit.
yeah.
It's okay.
There are some subjects that I think people forget there's a technical language. Pretend that you're talking to an idiot every once in a while when
Right.
you're starting out, and then you
And
kind
even
of
when I was watching the stuff that was made for idiots, it's just like,
not quite getting that.
right.
And,
I don't know if it was just that, like, conceptually something just wasn't clicking, or I don't know. There must be a way that I need to learn how to do that, and it might involve something that's really wild, and
yeah, it could be.
just knowing how my brain works, it sometimes something that's supposed to be visual, when you don't put it into something visual, then it makes sense. And sometimes stuff that isn't visual at all, then you put it into something visual, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So I just need to figure out how my brain needs to figure it out, and I haven't figured that out yet. So
There we go.
for now, I'll just leave it to them.
Yeah, sometimes it has to go through a different door.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right.
and I have that all the time where I have to figure out, okay, well, how am I going to learn this? And
Right. Yeah, I always thought that I was the dumb of the smart kids, and it turned out that I just don't learn the same way that most people do, and that you generally do, like when you're in school. So school for me was hell.
yeah,
But learning on my own generally is been fine. now that I know what I need to do to make that happen. Um, but those two programs have sort of been my kryptonite. I'm like, God damn it, I really need to figure this out. Not only that, I really hate vector art. Um, like just aesthetically, I
Yeah.
hate it. And so, but I know I need to learn how to use Illustrate, or I'm never going to be able to fully transition out of dentistry and do graphic design. There's
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of people that do art the way I do, that can make a decent living at it. Um, I I'm an illustrator. That's I like to hand draw, so that
Yeah.
makes things a little
That's
more complicated.
It does make it more complicated. And, we've had that discussion. If you're going to leave something behind because you have to, you got to make a transition. I'm still, for me, it's like, well, teaching was probably the closest thing I had that would work for me, but it didn't work for me. So it's
Mhm.
like, okay, so I'm going to go do my own thing for a while and see if I can do that.
Um,
But
I
like,
actually
I
haven't.
think
Oh, go ahead.
I just got past the, like, I'm tired of listening to everybody else's advice. I need to do what works for me. So, and it's working out better.
Yeah.
Like, I have to thank the fluffle. You guys have been more than generous, and we're growing a little bit again. So that's
Mhm.
cool. Like, and it's all because of you guys. So yes, we're ending 2026 with a little bit more optimism. So we're fun. So, but yeah,
I just had a job interview today.
you did.
Hmm.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Working. They only need somebody 3 days a week. That's all I want to do. That's all I can do. I didn't mention that I can barely hold a scaler anymore, but we'll make it
Hey,
work.
hey, it sounds like you're trying to get some rest period in between days. So that's probably what you
Yeah,
need for
yeah. I
now. So
can't. I can't work 4 days a week straight anymore. I can't do it. And so their schedule is, I think, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, which is perfect. Um, and because that's like max all that I can do anymore until I can afford healthcare and get surgery and all that fun stuff.
yeah, you need to get that done though, for a lot of reasons. I mean, I think you know that.
Because it's not getting any better, and if I don't, then it'll, like, the some of the nerve damage will become permanent. Um, and I can't lose my ability to draw. I just can't.
Yeah, it's
Um,
your therapy, like as evidenced by just this week. Like you gotta have that. You gotta have that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it
it's like,
really is how I need, because I've never been able to speak very articulately. Just
as
having,
evidence.
right. Um, I can write, and I can draw, but talking's not my strong suit, and so I need to be able to
Yeah,
do both of those things, and both of those things involve either doing this or doing this, and if I can't do either one of those, that's going to be a problem, because nobody's going to want to listen to this.
there you go. There you go. Medical tourism. Mike will help you out. He'll get you
Oh
done.
yeah,
There,
okay.
there you go.
I can I
But
can I can pull together enough money to get a plane ticket.
let's see. And there's certainly no insurance. Yes. If I was still in teaching, I'm fairly certain I would have been educated for the last year about AI and how students are using it,
Mhm.
to sound brilliant. Uh, but I worry about some of us that are, like, still, like, we have those skills, and some of us are like being dismantled. Like,
Right.
I have I have my concerns about it for those of us that are creators. Like, at what point does human creation disappear? Like,
Mhm.
become no longer becomes necessary. Like, I've
Yeah, I
told
saw
people,
some. Sorry,
yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
just like it's just scary to me. It's like,
Mm.
like I got an ad for me, like, as a YouTube content creator. We can redigitize my voice and then all I have to do is type what I want to say, and I could literally just have it podcast with a voice emulator that does, it's not even me talking anymore. It just sounds like me. And you can do more content this way. It's just crazy to me. Like, it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of revolting against the AI thing on creativity. I just have a problem with it. I think creativity should be a human thing, not an artificial thing. So I know it's slower, but
yeah, but I like that. I mean, I like that it takes me 8 hours to do something. You know, I not only does it, you know, take up free time, but I like the process of it, and I like that I know that I spent that time making something that I can be proud of. You know, if I were to just throw something into an image generator and spit it out, and then like, well, there's no love in that, and I
yeah,
think people can tell. I think that there's a human element that people can see from something that somebody actually made and to something that a computer did. It's getting harder, but I think that most people are able to discern the difference. But then, like, I saw the other day, that somebody had posted something on you know, the YouTube or whatever, and it was a photo, and then it just had a little blurb or whatever. But then the person that wrote the post used M dashes. I use M
okay.
dashes all the time, right? But apparently, from, you know, people think that like only AI uses M dashes, and so I had to like school this person on like, no, M. So AI will use M dashes, but they use space M dash space. Regular humans just do the M dash and then, you know, without a space in between. But they do actually use them, and the person that did the post used them correctly, and the human version for, you know, at that. And so I was like, you know, don't just accuse people of using AI to, I mean, it's just a silly like YouTube community post, like it's not that deep. But to just accuse people of, and I see it all the time, where because they use more obscure punctuation or
Hmm.
write the way that I do in sort of an unhinged, angsty teenager kind of way, that you know,
Accurate.
that's indicative of, you know, or use pretty you know, profound vocabulary, like, you know, all of that is indicative of using AI. And I'm like, no, never used AI to write a thing in my whole life, ever. I refuse
Yeah.
to. I
Yeah.
refuse, even just to do, just to like do ideas. Like
Yeah.
I refuse to do it because I'm so, I want my brain to practice. And if I get stuck, then it gets stuck. And we're gonna
Yeah.
figure
That's,
out a way to figure it out. But like, I'm not gonna just give it to AI to do, because in my mind it's like a slippery slope. It's, and I know how I am. I have a very addictive type of personality. Like if I find something that, you know, it's like I don't even want to touch it. I don't want to risk it.
hmm.
I want to know that like what I put on the paper, either, you know, paper, what I
Yeah.
produced,
Digital
either
paper. Yeah.
right,
It's
either
digital
written
paper.
or artistically was done by me. And in the end, I think that I'm just kind of like screwing myself, because doing, especially with this, you know, whole things projects and stuff, like I've been able to practice certain skills that I was that you know, we've talked about this before. Like I didn't know that you could practice art and that you could like get better at it. You know, I thought it was one of those that like you either had the skills or you sucked and you were, you know, one or the other.
Yep.
But it really has made a huge difference, just looking from my earlier work to the stuff that I do now. The difference is striking.
Yeah,
Um,
because you've had to do the work. Like you've
mhm,
had to push your way through it. And that's
yeah,
my, like if I was still teaching, this would be my concern is, are the kids using their brain
Mm-hmm.
to fight through this and figure it out. It's like
And
I used to get
from what
I
I
used to get
see,
mad
they
like
write.
when yeah, no.
They're
But
not.
like I used to like when I used to get mad when math teachers would tell you to show your work, but now I understand why they did it. They
Mm-hmm.
wanted to refine the thinking process in your brain to make it a little sharper.
Yep.
And even if you could do that naturally, it's like, okay, I'm showing my work, but it's like, okay, now I'm reinforcing and sharpening the process to make it better. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I turn my AI off when I write. Like I don't even want to do it. I turn my grammar checker off half the time because it's like I'm trying to write how people talk. Well,
Mm-hmm.
people don't always talk in a grammatically correct fashion. Like
Right.
people
I
don't
break
do that.
grammar rules on purpose for comedic
Yeah, so
purposes generally when I write.
yeah. But yeah, it's just I've gotten to the point where I turn that off too. I may turn it on just to spell check stuff because I'm, my fingers go faster than my brain sometimes, but
I definitely use a spell checker, and I guess I was trying to find one that wasn't AI, and they don't exist anymore.
they don't exist anymore. So you have to like set your settings in such a way to get it done that way. So
I use Grammarly and set it specifically to not do any of the AI like rewrite bullshit. And I wanted to highlight Felicia's what she just posted plays an important role for me because it's the ultimate tone police. I'm an asshole. AI tones that way down. I'm an asshole, and I just let it fly.
yeah. Well, and to me, it's like the first thing I noticed about AI when I would like work with it for ideas and stuff is like you're kissing my ass all the time. This is
Right.
like I look at it back at it and some of the ideas. I'm like, this is a shit idea, and it should have told me that it was a shit idea. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it won't do that. AI is so subservient that it doesn't push back against you. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
like probably one of the best examples from real life I ever saw of this that now applies with AI is like when Freddie Mercury left Queen and did his own solo album, it didn't fly as well. And he
Mm-hmm.
came back to Queen and he said, the reason is you guys push back on me and then I have to fight harder to do it right. And it's the problem I have with AI is it's not pushing against me to make me fight harder. It's pushing with me and it's making it too easy. So
Right.
it's like and it's like I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
it's
it's one of
it's
those things.
eliminating the entire like because generally speaking if I'm worried about the tone of something, I just ask a friend because I know that I know that I
I've
have
been
the
I've
capacity
been
to be
asked.
an asshole, and so I have to give it to another person to be like, so how do you take this? Because I'm trying
Yeah.
to be nice, but it might
Yeah.
not,
And
just to make sure that that's what I'm conveying. Because you're absolutely right. If I'm sure that if I tried to put it into an AI, it would just be like, you sound great. It's like that's not what I need. I've never tried it because I know just from the limited interaction that I have had with AI that first it wants to do these like creative embellishments that I did not ask for, and then
correct.
when it was trying to be my friend and be all like buddy buddy with me, I was like, oh fuck no. No 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 no. We're not you are a computer, you are a tool. I am not friends with my tools. Okay. Like chill the fuck out. Like what honestly, who raised you? It was obscene. And then the weird part was that it listened. And so now anytime that I ask it anything, it's like, yes, ma'am.
Oh
She's
yeah.
not, it's like a domestic violence victim. It really is. It's like, okay, I'll get some
You,
messy. Yes, I'll do that right now. I'm like,
so you created a sub, huh?
I was this close to feeling like bad, and then I was like, no, you're a tool. You're a tool. You're just a tool. Do what I say. God damn it, just do what I say.
Oh my goodness.
Like
But yeah,
why do we have to be friendly? Like just spit out what I asked for. Like
yeah,
weirdo.
just I I've gotten that too, because it's like there's a whole bunch of things, some of the things I was working on, like I didn't even ask for that, and you guys gave
Right.
me that. And I'm like, I don't want that part. I'm looking
No.
at this. I'll take care of this part myself. Like I don't need
Right.
that
Like you're
part.
making more work for me. Like don't add weird shit. Just say do what I want. I've used it a couple of times to make backgrounds for certain pieces, and it's really good for that. If you don't need something that's like super detailed, that you need something like really 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 specific, then it generally can spit out something that I can kind of manipulate and work with. The stuff that I have tried with it, I end up doing like hours and hours and hours of more work than I would have if I just did it myself, um, to fix its
Yeah.
fuck ups, and so I
Yeah.
but at the beginning when we were first starting this, I was using it a little bit to help with um like actually when I asked it to help me, it created like little drawing like little lessons for me
Yeah.
um to do, and so I could just sort of copy that and put it into my little drawing app, and then practice with that, and so in that it was kind of cool as a sort of self-teaching tool.
Yeah.
But then I was still doing the work. I wasn't
Yep.
letting it just like do the work for me. It was like teach me how to do this better. And actually when I put in, because I wanted it to see if it could do something different with the little animation that I just showed.
Yeah.
And it actually went through and kind of showed, like told me how I could use animate and like the different processes and stuff. So I might use it for something like that, where it'll be more of an instructive tool to teach me how to do it myself. But I'm never just going to give it my baby and then be like, okay, like
Yeah.
and
I've
pawn
I
that off
found
on the public like I did something,
Yeah,
like
I found it's
that's just
really good
weird.
for research. Like if I set the real tight parameters that I want to research, it can do that. I love it for what do I need to learn to do this myself. It'll
Right.
give me that.
What do I not know that I
Yeah,
need to know to do that? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And then, but the
It's a,
moment I'm starting to involve it in my creativity, I suddenly feel like I've crossed a line. Like
uh-huh.
it's like, and so like this last writing attempt I did, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to do AI. I'm just going to go and
Mhm.
start writing, and it worked a lot better.
Yeah.
So,
As far as my
so
writing goes, I won't let it touch it at all.
not anymore.
Mm-mm.
I don't know
I,
about
I
how
never started.
9,000.
Yeah, I never started,
Oh my
even
god.
for like ideas for different, it's like, nope, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stick with my little notebooks and just,
No, and it shows. I mean, I don't know how AI could have got you this. Like,
because it didn't. That was birthed from my own little brain. It's
yeah,
so
but like it,
cute.
it's so cute. But it's like I don't think AI would have given you this idea. Like, there's a creativity here that I can tell is real. Like,
Mhm.
it's like I was trying to come up with a good example of what I'm talking about, how I know it's AI creativity. And the only thing I come up, there's an old movie called The Fly with Gutenberg, I think it is.
The
Um,
Fly.
yeah, The Fly, because they do a
Yeah,
steak. They
Jeff
do a
Goldblum.
steak in the, yeah, Jeff Goldblum, that's who it is.
Hmm.
But he,
One of my favorite
like,
movies.
he does a steak, and he says, here's the real steak, and here's the one I transferred through the portal. And he has a guy
Hmm.
taste test it. Looks exactly the same, but he does the one that's been transported and says, no, it feels artificial. Like
Hmm.
it tastes like steak, but it's not. Like,
Hmm.
and that's how I feel about AI generated stuff. Like,
Hmm.
it's there, it's got some substance to it, but I just don't, I can tell. Like, I can tell it's not somebody's sweat. It's like there's a
Right.
creative sweat that goes into things, and I just don't feel like it. It's just like I've tried AI novels just to see what they were doing, and Um, yeah, I don't feel like this is written by a human being. Like there's just
Mm-mm.
it feels
And they're
off. And
repetitive. God, the writing is so repetitive.
yeah,
It
yeah,
just
they repeat
says the
stuff.
same thing over and over and over again, just in like different ways. But so you just end up with like it's saying a lot but not saying anything. At least in the examples that I've seen, it's yeah.
Yeah.
I've not gone down the writing part of AI because it just scares me too
It's
much.
more my bag. So I was like, okay, I'm like experimenting with it, but I don't think any of the ideas I've done with AI I've actually used. Like it's
Mhm.
like it feels like, and when I've read the novels that they generate, it's like it is a repetition thing. It's very like, can you come up with any kind of unique plot twist? Not really. I've seen that
Mhm.
before. I mean, I get that we kind of tell the same 7, 8 stories just in different ways.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
kind of a human, it's kind of a human thing, but I couldn't find anything that I felt was organic. I guess that's probably the best word. Like it doesn't feel
Yeah.
organic. It does feel artificial. And it's kind of the steak example from The Fly. Like the guy eats the one and says that tastes right, and then he eats the other one. So now it's just it doesn't feel right. Like
Mhm.
it's wrong, and
Yeah.
that's kind of how I feel about it. So it's like I don't know. I worry about human creativity with AI. I worry about like they come up with solutions to problems even in the business world, and it doesn't quite work. Like we've
Mhm.
been testing, like at Walmart, we've been testing, like AI setting up where everybody's going to work every evening. Like the problem is AI doesn't know specific things about every employee enough to make that call. Like
Right.
we have a guy that's deaf. Like, well, you can't put him in a job where he has to hear.
Right.
Like,
Right.
or we have
Or
some people
even
that,
certain personality types are going to be better
yeah,
for one thing. Like, you put me somewhere where I've got to be like
yeah,
very quirky, you're going to regret it. But you put me somewhere organizing things, and that thing
oh
will
yeah,
be perfect. It
yeah,
will, it will make logical sense. It will be done by color and um, you know,
yeah.
I'm
But
great
that's
at
the
great at that
thing.
kind of shit. You know.
Well, they've struggled with it. I'm saying, I'll tell you why you're struggling. You don't know the personalities of the workers. You don't know what they like or dislike. You don't know lots of things about them. The AI just doesn't know that stuff, and so it's putting people in
Mhm.
the wrong place. And then they have to go back and switch things around. And it's a nice. What the managers have basically said, it's nice for setting up a night, but I have to tweak it every night. Like I have to
Mhm.
move stuff around because they
Yeah, it
just
ends
don't
up giving you
understand.
more work to do.
Yeah, it's like it's if I just done it myself in the first place, it'd be done. Like I told them, well, what they need is a tool that allows you to schedule things very quickly. Like
Mhm.
you can do that, and but they don't do that. And I don't think it's working well enough because I haven't seen it like implemented company wide yet because we're like a
Mhm.
test store for shit. So,
Ah.
but it's like they're trying to do stuff like that. It's like I get it because some things are faster. But if you don't understand people, and I think that's the problem I have with AI. I don't think AI understands humans very well.
No, I
Like
don't think so either.
it's a very deep subject to understand human
Well,
beings.
because what people put of themselves on the internet isn't how they act in real life.
No, no. You see what you want to see. I am like the perfect example of this as an autistic person because like I am at work and people will say, "Man, you just like." I'm like, "Dude, you see what you want. I want you to see. Like, if I don't
Right.
want you to see some part of who I am, you ain't gonna see shit."
Hmm.
And that's exactly the way people are, compared to what they are in
Yeah.
real life. Like,
all
it's
the
like
all the
there's,
keyboard warriors, all of the influencers that only put their very best, like very
yeah,
photoshopped
yeah, they're a little
selves on the
bitch
internet,
offline.
their very
So.
perfect lives. They even the rage baiters that only are just like
Oh my
hate
gosh.
posting on everyone. It's like people put themselves once removed on the internet, and
Yeah,
for the most part, I think. And so
yeah,
if that's what the AI has access to, then it's going to have a people once removed um mindset of how humans actually think and behave and communicate to each other, because it's how we do on the interwebs is generally not how we act in real life. And so yeah,
I learned that with Apologia too, because we got into a big long email discussion. What Apologia is on the front is very good. I'm not saying it's not, but there's a lot more humanness to Apologia behind the scenes. Like when we were emailing back and forth, I'm like, he gets frustrated like everybody else does. It doesn't seem like he does. Like he's very calm, cool, but like he gets angry, he gets mad, he gets frustrated, just like everybody else. And I was glad to see that side of him, but it's a good example of like people see what you want them to see. You know, they they don't give everything out, and they're kind of like that. And if AI is just dealing with what it sees and what's printed and what's everything else, that's the best foot forward of humanity. The rest of it, and you gotta get the rest of it. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be using AI for my writing anymore. I'd rather organize it myself and fight through the stuff myself. It's just not fitting me anymore. Like they got
I get way more bouncing off of people, the fluffle. I get so many great ideas from the people in this chat, and so I have no need.
There's a lot of creativity here. Like we've gotten some of our best ideas, some of the best lore has come out of this. Like, all of that stuff, the nibbling on the hearts and the wiggling the noses and the, all that stuff. That's just great stuff. It's like and I think that's why it's interesting, because I've noticed that so many people are streaming along those lines too. Like I caught a stream the other day. It's just like people just want to hang out. Like it's not a thing. They just want to hang out with somebody that they don't want to have to fight with all the time. So like, and I think I like Saturday Night at the Atheist for that reason. Simos was here earlier, but he stood up and said hi and happy birthday, Fangs. But it was like, the reason I like that crew is because they're very real. Like they're not trying to be something they're not, and it's kind of fun. So yeah. So, but I don't think we'll do any AI with Fangs. I think that's the ultimate point. Like Fangs is going to stay very organic. So very, very organic. So I want to reassure everybody about that, because I'm not writing Fangs lore with AI, and I don't think Earl's doing art for Fangs with AI. So
it's too therapeutic to give it to a computer to do. Like it's just I wouldn't be able to give that up, to be honest.
It's just like the writing process has been so much therapy for me. Like, whenever I get really upset with something, I usually end up writing something, and it just
I do.
That happens.
Patience.
People
thousands of words.
The thing about it though, Earl, is I probably get just as angry as you do about stuff. It's practice. It's just practice of learning how to focus it, and you'll get there.
I don't think that I will ever not be an angsty, grumpy, bitch.
You don't have to be.
And I don't really want to. So,
you don't have to stop doing that. I'm the kind of guy that's like, okay, how do I flip around behind this guy and put a dagger between his ribs, and then walk away and get away with it? Like, how do I do that?
I do that verbally.
Just for everybody's reassurance, there's no I involved in Fangs. Fangs is above all that. So he's just like not involved.
Yes, dude. So damn cute.
He is cute. I'm gonna add that back up there. Very cute child. I don't know what happened. His baby pictures were so well done. He's so adorable.
How did it all go so wrong?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he did get, yeeted off out into the cosmos. He had a rough start.
Yeah. Yeah. But, it's come a long way. I'm very anxious interested, not anxious anymore. I'm not anxious about Fangs anymore because when we first started, I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is going to go over too well. But no, I'm not anxious about him anymore. I think he's going to be fine. Um, he's done a very good job of helping me do what I want to do and giving you art therapy and keeping the fluffle all together. We've had a good time this last year with Fangs, so definitely going to keep him around. He is the symbol of my channel. He is the mascot. He is all those things. So
Yeah.
I
And
and
my endless muse.
yeah, and it all started with this.
So unhinged.
And now it's gone to this.
We like cute better. Yeah.
This is how it
But
started. This is how it's going.
definitely glad we went the cute route.
I remember we had that discussion. What do we want this rabbit to be? I said, I
I
don't
was
know if I
just
want
throwing stuff out there, I was like, okay, well, I'll just
I
sort
don't
of
want,
like make this thing and
yeah.
then see how you feel about it. And then,
I don't want him to be horrible. I want him to be cute. I want
yeah.
him, and it's like, I mean, I know you like the more Grinchy looking Fangs, but I still like this one. Like he's a little tubby, but it makes sense. He's a little tubby, but all right. Well, I am at my limit, and I think you are too.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep my leg from falling asleep for about 20 minutes now. So
Yeah, it's probably time to get up and walk around. All right, folks, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all of you. You guys are great. Some of you that have stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. Appreciate all the people that donated. There's a lot of them tonight. From Felicia, had 4 of them. So Alicia, there we go. And Fred, who was here earlier, Wolf, Martin, Ron, thanks for the memberships to the 5 people that got them. Triple E, Brian, thank you very much. You guys are great. Like, I'm glad you guys really have latched into this community. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. These days, that's helping me keep my heat on. And I really need to keep it on.
we're supposed to get a foot of snow here this tomorrow.
So
I am pissed.
The entire state is going to shut down then.
Yeah, my job for Monday is already, like, I worked one job this week because the rest of them got canceled. There's nothing on the ground currently. Like they canceled. I had two or 3 days booked this week, and they canceled all of them. And I was like, bro, like we literally got like maybe half an inch of snow and maybe half an inch of ice underneath that here, and it was gone within 24 hours. It's like, so they already canceled my shift for Monday, and so yeah.
Like I remember what it was like in the South. You get some snow, they shut everything down. Up here, we dust everything off, get in our cars, and go to work. So,
right. Yeah, here if it even thinks, if there's like a flurry in the air, everything's like,
hey, is that a snowflake? Shut everything down.
Yeah, freaks out.
But thanks, everybody. Appreciate all of you. May Fangs, who is now 1 year old, nibble on all of your hearts with his pointy teeth. May he purify all your vegetables with those same pointy teeth from religious corruption. Make sure you leave a circumcised carrot out on your stash. It'll maybe sort of guarantee that you don't get any stealing, pilfering from your stash by Fangs. It's not a guarantee. I always make sure that everybody knows that if Fangs is really in need of your stash, he'll take it. So he will take it. I'm not all of that. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate my guest tonight, Earl. Thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate you so much. You are
Thank you
awesome.
for having me.
Yeah, so it's great. As always, live your best life. You only get one go around and then it's over. So make sure you're taking all your time, your money, and opportunities and giving them to yourself, the people you love and care for, and to make this a better world. You'll be happier if you do. And don't waste them on the trappings of religion and faith, because that is a dead end. I speak from experience. And as always, folks, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you all next time. I think I'm going to skip Saturday and I'm going to go to Monday. So I'll see you all at the Fireside Chat on Monday. I'll see you then. Have a good one. And happy birthday, Fangs.
Throw up your fists, it's time to take a stand.